January 17th, December 31, Tuesday. City Medical Director, tuberculosis epidemic threatens Freeburg. Moonlight Soccer Stadium hosts regional athletics tournament. Big Fat Athletic Shoe Shop, Stips Orphanage.
Jack Boyd, Freeburg Police Chief.
Jack, it's me. I'm so glad you're alive. Jack, look, I wanted to... Well, the situation is Laura left, Jack. She went out of town and she's not coming back. She said she didn't want to see the children. She says she doesn't want to hurt them. Well, I just thought that you needed to know.
It doesn't matter. It's too late. But thank you for calling, Mrs. Markham.
Look, Jack, I can't let things drop like that. I swear, I didn't have anything to do with that terrible attack. That day, Laura came to the restaurant, waited for you about an hour, and I was with her the whole time. You do believe me, right, Jack?
Frankly, I don't care, Mrs. Markham. I really don't. Take care of yourself.
Upward didn't come to work. No Drake. No Ellis. No Smith. No Vela. No Kochi. Fine Chubaki. Fine Asano. Doesn't really matter who I promote, so let's promote. Oh. Start the day. Let's play Out There in the Trees. Okay, so first I'm gonna hire a snitch. I'm gonna make it cross. And then next I'm gonna send SWAT, Griffith and Prado to arrest this gentleman over here. And then we will send Drake and Donut to arrest this gentleman over here. Johnson's funeral, Parsons' funeral, child abuse at the kindergarten. Mr. Mordeve came to pick up his son who's having trouble learning to tie his shoelaces. The father became hysterical and started slapping him in his face. You idiot, look at you, you can't even tie your shoes. Proceed. Daniel said Mo is a Weaver Williams Cross to talk to Mayor Hendricks, woman guard at the Chapel House restaurant, and with our captain of the division of special forces. Assault at the Live Good Mini Market. Smith, Scanlon Smith, Boxman, and Bella. Bellman entered the store, stopped in front of the shelves in the meat section, and stood for a long time considering the display. Then he started shaking his head violently and fell to the ground. He was still conscious, so the clerk ran up to help him to his feet. The man grew even more pale, then bared his teeth and bellowed wildly like there was some kind of wild animal inside him. He then buried his teeth in the clerk's neck. It was a vicious attack as the man tore a big chunk of flesh from the clerk's throat. I swear to God, it seemed like he grew twice his size, said the Indian man who called in the report. He then cried and said desperately, "This guy's some kind of alien." Jesus, okay. Homicide at Eddie's Burgers. A man was eating a burger at that cafe, started waving his arms in the air and gasping for breath, and then fell to the floor dead. One of the other diners yelled, "I heard 1,000 times about what that washed-up sociopath Eddie. He likes putting rat poison in the food. Get the police down here." That sounds like anaphylactic shock. Not poison. No good, but Holly Scott, let's go. Do we have any more investigations? We have one. Terrorism report. Offender caught. Perfect. Let's eliminate the gang. Thank you. I'll take that money. I'll shuffle it back into hiring more cops. So 1, 2, and why not 3? And then that's the
some pavement
Shift A could do with more cops. Okay, so Shift A, Shift A, Shift B.
to reach my boat.
Pagan ritual. How they go? Fender caught. Perfect. Let's eliminate that gang as well. Alright. Take that 40k. Thank you. The victim wasn't poisoned. He simply wasn't paying attention and ordered a beverage that was prepared with peanuts, which caused a terrible allergic reaction. So the abuse report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Perfect. So, offender caught, officer unharmed, civilians unharmed. Counterfeiting at the foundry. Thanks to an anonymous tip, we have learned that one of our abandoned factories is now home to a counterfeiting ring operating on an industrial scale. The criminals are armed and dangerous. Okay. Drake, Donut, Forney, Percy, Simpson, Juan, Kochi, Yancy. Where did Paddy Wagon go? And according to Near Hendricks, I spent many years of my life protecting the slaughterhouse, but apparently I didn't deserve a fair dismissal. About a month ago, some girl's secretary called and said my services were no longer needed there. I tried to get an explanation, of course, but went there to meet with the owner of the slaughterhouse. But they wouldn't let me in. I'd been replaced by some healthy young men with big guns. The front door to the house and both entrances to the restaurant are under guard by some military outfit. There's no way to break in. Reckless driving at the city center. A taxi driver reports that a man driving a truck ran through a traffic light, clipped his car, then pulled up and parked illegally. These freaks have no fear. We've got to do something. Okay, Dirac and Wiggles, go. Foundry is back up. Alice Smith, Scanlon Smith, go. Destruction of property at the road. Stanley Gower was on the way to his country house when he encountered a rusty car driving very slowly and veering from side to side, not allowing anyone to pass. Mr. Gower was able to slip by and shouted a few curses at the driver, but soon after he got a flat and was forced to stop, and the rusty car caught up with him. Out climbed a giant man in ragged clothes who pulled out a wrench and started beating on the car. He then took off his pants and defecated right on the windshield. Mr. Gower locked himself in the car and was afraid to move. Foxman, Bella, Birdie, and Daniel Bill. Offender call, officers unharmed. Good job. Attempted murder at the auto repair shop. An auto mechanic went ballistic when a client refused to pay for her car repairs. The man turned on a blowtorch and threatened to spoil the girl's makeup. Alright, direct vocals, Flores, Prado, Pope, Griffith, go. And the song ended, so let's play... not that one. Billabong. Counterfeiting report, how'd it go? Offender caught, officers unharmed, perfect. I don't have any backup to send you, sorry. How'd that go? Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed, good. The mechanics grabbed the girl by her hair and is holding a blowtorch next to her face. Oh, jeez, okay. Grab it or I'll light your ass on fire. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed, good. An explosion at the bridge. A black sedan ran into a truck on the bridge and exploded. Soon after, we received several reports from the area that the driver was a suicide bomber and he has accomplices nearby. Okay, we got enough people back. Drake, Donut, Ellis, Smith, Scanlon Smith, Forney, Percy, go.
1110 in progress.
Smuggling at the port, a representative from Saltwalt Importers reports that a large consignment of contraband salt is being unloaded at the port. Our company has been suffering losses for the past 6 months thanks to these illegal goods, but the police aren't doing anything about it, so we had to hire a private detective. Well, we finally found the criminals. We happened to rights, but it turns out the smugglers are armed thugs, so please come do your job. Eric Vogels, Foxman, Vela, Simpson, and Longo. Great report. Let's open up that investigation. Alright, so they were still not the right. It's a yellow cup, wasn't it? No, we don't have the right. What do you call them? We don't have the right frames. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Enemy found explosives. Bring that back to the station. Smuggling report. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Good. End of the day. You know what? Now that we can see their colors, let's I can't make them switch. Yeah, that's fine. Let's end the day. Day 171, January 1, Wednesday. Retired detective, half of all murders remain unsolved. Research diapers, increase infertility. 80%. Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena holds beard contest. Police really don't like us, Jesus. Okay, Iron sure. Kubota, no. Osaki, no. Oshiro, sure. Bento, no. Magnamra, no. Start the day. Let's play Out There in Threes. I'm pretty sure he's not very good plot against me, sure. Let's Liberian political views. Yep. And then let's police station. Oh, Atticus Corp. Let's get another officer. You. Alright, let's move people around. Okay, we'll keep Shift A as green and Shift B as red. So, to Shift B. Then Shift A, hire you for Shift A, hire you for Shift B, hire you for Shift A, hire you for Shift B. There you go. Alright, perfect. CEO requests everything. Attempted murder at the ghetto. Mrs. Kaba was taking out the trash when she saw 5 guys in the doorway beating up a defense. Yep, they're going to kill the poor guy. Mixon, Kane, Shano, Shavers, Sogo, Gay, Timson, Go. to No Good by Holly Scott. And we'll send Moser Kudo and Davenport to talk to Chloe Leach, a former waitress at the Shafi House restaurant. And then we'll send Bernard to talk to Quintino Mancini at Last Mother. Shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Morgan, everybody, Morgan, Sasha, Pepworth, Bowling, Ames, Iron, Davenport, Ross, Williams, and Kudo. Okay. I'll wait for Davenport and Kudo to get back.
While I'm waiting for the call to reach my
Animal abuse at the Freebridge Zoo. A high-pitched female voice squeaked into the phone, reporting that a man at the zoo was trying to rape a giraffe. That sounds fake as heck.
and you appeared in the night. Just a
Massacre at the Ice
shadow.
Arena Hotel.
Barely
That already sounds serious.
inside.
Green team,
Why
go
didn't
ahead.
I know then that no good be born of
The concierge at the hotel's front desk grew frightened when 8 strange men entered the hotel, proceeded without a word straight for the elevator. They were hiding some men
still
in
no
their clothes, which looked like
good's been
weapons.
born.
Minutes later, a series of shots being screams were reported coming from the
Loving
floor.
you.
Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good. And abuse the director says the director of the zoo says they don't even have a giraffe. So, according to the glass cutter, Quintino Mancini, they called me in to replace the glass with something more durable. After hailstorm broke out most of the windows, we don't get storms like that around here too often. I heard one of the cows was killed when the hailstone broke its skull. I got them the best Italian glass. It'll stand up to any kind of weather. They asked me to make a couple of the windows above the main entrance of the restaurant wood. Maybe they're afraid of vegan snipers would climb up the water tower and take out as many meat eaters as they can. I'm having a laugh, but one thing's for sure, the only thing getting through those windows is explosives. And according to Chloe Leach, a former waitress at the Shafi House restaurant, my friend brought me in to work at the restaurant. She said it was a nice place to work, good tips, and the owner was a real sweetheart. Tipping was great and the restaurant was fine, but I got a bad feeling about Mr. Shafi right away. His eyes are mean and cruel. I worked there a little, but I hated the front step at the entrance. You have to lift your legs up like a heron in a swamp, or you'll fall over. For some reason, the doorway is so narrow that you can't squeeze a tray through sideways. One of the girls tried and couldn't fit, and she dropped a tray filled with plates. Mr. Jaffe came when he heard the noise and with a nasty smell and said, "You have to be more graceful and lady." And the poor girl was fighting next day. Like a murder in the ghetto. A man in a wheelchair, armed with a box of Molotov cocktails, is trying to torture the home of his lawyer. Okay. Mitchell version. Red team. Let's go.
Still no good's been born.
Massacre for Negro. Open their quad officers and arms armed enemy man automatic weapons which are so no. I have enough people, but I don't like older numbers are. So I'm gonna wait. What I will do is play Billabong. Slippery bastard squeezed me of all my money and still lost the case. I'll die without my disability benefits. The man complains while he angrily strikes his cigarette lighter. Order the onlookers to disperse. The disabled man ignites one of the Molotov cocktails and throws it. I'm so sorry, man, but I gotta shoot you. Open the quad officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Alright, squad, you guys have better numbers. Like, honestly, way better numbers with all the big people. Okay. I'm gonna get the biggest people though. Anderson, Dixon, Brand, Gorshkov, Synchron, Underwood, Gillette, Saki, and take a paddy wagon with you. Massive fight at the port. Dock workers didn't receive their pay on time, so they rebelled and stormed the head office instead of taking the money from the safe. Security isn't ready to back down, and a major fight has erupted. Assault with a deadly weapon. Mark War shooting gallery. Visitor to the shooting range reports that a hairy man wearing black entered, pulled out a revolver and started shooting at the manager. He has everyone running for cover. He showed no signs of slowing down. Nixon, Kane, Channel, Sabers, and so on. Numbers are though. Alright, Robbins, Timson, Gay, Sogo, Shavers. Okay, go. Suspicious individual at the city center. Girl reports that a man with a suspicious looking hair chased her down the street. He followed me all the way home and I just ran. I barely escaped. Nixon, Kane, and Channel. That seems easy enough for you guys. Curtis Slattery, Moonlight Saga staging Jack. You know that today we have that big rugby match, 5 versus against cops. But the last call we went on, we got in some trouble. A burning roof collapsed and some of our guys while they were dragging some civilians from the fire. Some of our best players were killed, and there's no way we can compete in the match. The only way I can see it is if 4 of you guys can come play on our side. You know, we don't have any money on the budget, but after that match, let's go have some drinks and honor the boys we lost. I'm not gonna do it, man, sorry.
I was trying to raise 10-1.
King would be the backup. Alright, Mitchell and Birch, be the backup. Suspicious individual. Fender caught officers unharmed. Good. Armed robber at the boutique. Cynthia Yeager says that right now 6 masked men armed to the teeth are robbing a jewelry store. They have scary guns and they're shooting in all directions. There's smoke everywhere. It's just horrible. But the strange thing is that there's a lot of people with cameras and some bearded men shouting commands at everyone. It's more than I can think. Someone's shooting, man. Someone's like shooting a movie or something. Massive fight. Fender caught officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good. Massive fight. Another massive fight? Jesus. How many massive fights are there gonna be? A young student. Wait a second, do we even have enough officers? No, we don't. A young student named Abgasu Sultiko. Sorry, excuse me. Had interesting plans for the evening. He sat himself under his girlfriend's dorm window and began to serenade her, hoping to make up for their recent quarrel. Other residents of the neighborhood were awakened by the noise and someone threw some shoes at the musician. Meanwhile, other neighbors wanted to show their support for the romantic gesture. Soon the neighborhood was clearly divided into 2 camps. They started by shouting at each other. They finally went out on the street to settle the matter with bloodshed. When the call came into the police, about 25 people were already there and engaged in the fight, and more neighbors continued to enter the fray. Oh, jeez. Alright, spiders and flies, go. Offender caught officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfection. Rape report, help in that investigation. Okay. So they got still don't have the right frames. I'm pretty sure I don't have the right frames, bro. Pretty dang sure.